We got a show, Rob. A great show for you. I'll tell you what's coming up as we open up this box. Sort of knew this was coming. Hello, just wanted to say thank you, and we tossed in a few treats for everyone. My family watches your videos and enjoys them, and even enjoy them.
Maybe that's why there's so much smart food in there. Maybe he's trying to tell you something.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. I hope we can do more in the future. To Frank, Stephen, Short Round, and your lovely wife, and of course, Stupid Rob. Way to keep Todd in check and beyond. God bless you. From the Price family.
Look, there's
we
a
have
lot
James,
of this.
Haley, Noah, and Cheyenne. Look what they sent us.
Hi, James.
Box.
Look at that.
Oh, great stuff. And look, Frogger.
Guy called and ordered a Frogger. Should I go deliver it?
Asteroids.
Asteroids.
I got to see my
I'm
proctologist about
going to
this.
take this, Rob, to
Look,
Another one?
centipede.
Holy moly.
centipede. Doop, bloop, 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 bloop.
Rob, put it on the showroom with a price tag of $21.99 on it.
Nice.
I'm not doing well. Anyway. Look, Kit Kats. Healthy.
Ooh.
Twix. White cheddar. And look, Robbie, even a Wii.
But who?
Well, it's actually candy. Looks like a Wii, though.
We.
Turtles, Robbie. Turtles
Channel.
bubble gum. And a display, so we can actually set this up and sell it.
That's what you need. You need a box like that to put your trading cards in. Get a pack of them with a stick of gum.
There we go. There we go. We're in business, Frank.
Frank, you'll like these grandmas.
Actually, listen, James
Apparently not as much as you
ran
do.
an auction the other day, and I purchased from the auction. It's untested, but we're going to try it.
Uh-oh, what was that?
It is a... Oh, God, everything's falling, Frank.
You're hopeless. You're freaking hopeless.
That's the logic part of a Space Invader. I wonder if it works, Rob. A logic board for Space Invaders, Deluxe Space Invaders. Thanks, James. We love it. Also in this video...
Oh, look at that candy mix.
He's going to still look. We are featuring NBA Jam, X Men, and a Street Fighter champ that are shipping to Kuwait. The final 3 games.
I can't
We
quit.
got a beautiful Meteor Overhaul Pinball, brand new Ghostbusters Premium, and Walking Dead Pro. Okay. Oh, and listen, Simon and Denise from England were visiting Zante, Greece, and they were watching me while they were on the water. Oh,
Oh, God.
That's because the TV programming probably really sucks over there. There's nothing else to watch.
thanks Simon, for sharing that. Oh. Listen, Kurt.
After watching that, they would take a swim in the Dead Sea.
Creep. You're so horrible. Listen, Kurt bought his Donkey Kong 3 from us. Here's a picture of him playing it. He thinks I'm walking on water.
That's only because you don't know how to swim.
And listen, we got visits too from John and Crystal. Came from Ohio to go to the PinFest.
Hi, John. Hi, Crystal.
Did you see the PinFest video yet? They brought treats. Also, Robert and Marcelo also visited us from the PinFest. And finally, Bob Cunningham delivers a game to us and picks up stuff. He delivers stuff all around the country, Rob. We'll be happy to pick your stuff up. We'll provide you with the address on that part of the video. And we're going to end with the Big Strike Shuffle alias going out.
Has to go out Thursday next week.
Black Knight, Pinball Overhaul, Restoration, and another Asteroids Restoration. Boy, our asteroids are going right out the door. Thanks, James. Without any further ado, let's get started with the video. Come on, Frank. Are you ready?
This is what most people are thinking.
Frank? All right,
He's upset. He thinks people are the 3 people that watch are
He's
waiting.
trying to smother himself.
No. Look, Brian Rogers sent us 2 pounds. And boy, when you have 2 pounds of this stuff in that bag, does it smell good? Brian, thank you very much. Medium dark roast. which is what we like because it's rich, complex, it's got a medium body. Thank you, Brian. I helped him fix his skee ball machine that he didn't buy from me.
What, you didn't tell him to call the guy you got it from? You were actually nice to somebody? That's why it's snowing out in July.
You know, sometimes I feel not nice and help people. I get calls. God, we get calls all the time. I can't fix everybody on the phone for free. I don't have time. But I like this guy, and he's fixed. And I'm very thank you, Brian, for setting that. And now I want to show you some stuff. Robbie, more NBA. Now, first of all, the last NBA Jam load of 10 boards, they all sold. As a matter of fact, we're in the process of boxing them. And look, I've even got a stack of movies. Travel logs. I'm trying to sell them, too.
That's not the porn that you were showing me yesterday, is it? Oh.
Well, actually, one of them is a porno. It's called I Like to Watch.
It's the Game of Bones.
Listen,
Your favorite.
Robbie and I came up with a package deal. Look, we've got 9 or 10 NBA Jam logic boards and 8.
Rob, you shouldn't be doing that on
soundboards.
camera.
They're all broken. We tested them. This one's dead. Robbie, what does that say?
Dead.
This one says U13
Well, you're gonna be in a week.
fails.
Oh, it says works.
This one
No
says
sound.
doesn't start. Doesn't start.
No sound.
Run player 1 issue. Runs player 1 issue. Dead. No sound. What's this one say? Runs something. That one's dead.
It's
What's
got the runs.
No errors in test. Graphic problem. No errors in test. Okay, well look. There's 10
Dead.
logic boards. They're all jams. None of them are tournaments. And we have 8 soundboards. These have various problems. Now this one, this chip is not here, but it wasn't the chip. That went on another board that fixed it. So these are complete other than that one. The amplifiers are there, but they all have problems. Bad. What does that say? Bad what? See, Rob, smokes.
Frank.
Oh. Something's smoking on us.
Get it some Nicorette then?
I would.
It says smokes. Bad works,
Cancerous.
wrong sounds. Anyway, look, I came up with a great price, $900 plus shipping. How's that? A good
I
price?
would make it $9.99.
Well, working set is worth at least $300 or more. So I mean, yeah, maybe you can fix them. But that's about $50. Yeah, $50 a board. Whoa, Frank! The Pintastic show is coming in June.
Who?
2019. And Frank and I are going to do a seminar together.
Maybe. Possibly.
Possibly.
We'll see at this point.
Yeah,
Seems like things are
well,
changing.
listen, I'll tell you what. We have a commercial. Let me run you the advertisement. Maybe you can help. Frank, do we have some exciting news for people?
Yes, we do.
What is it?
Well, this year, rather than do a conventional seminar where we just lecture, it's going to be a little bit more interactive, and we're going to allow you to submit questions ahead of time on our website. The link will be in the description below. We ask that you pre-submit questions. One, so we make sure we can budget enough time to help everybody. Two, if you have something where we really need to look up schematics or get into some more information, we have time to do that. Please only submit a question on the form if you're going to be at the show, because we want to be able to talk to you directly, because we might need more information. General stuff, basic logic board stuff, power supply, flipper board, sound. If you're having like a really involved problem in the logic board, that's not really something we would be able to address at the show, because you really need to get hands on.
And make sure you have questions for me too.
I have a question for you, maybe we can answer it now. Is there a buffet that you couldn't pass?
Oh, I love buffets.
Shows. Not lying, folks.
See you at Pintastic. Now look at that, Rob. Do you have some ideas, some questions? You can send them to us. Where do we have the link? The link is in the
You have to put the
description.
link in it. It's an isolated page. You can't
Okay.
just find it.
Here, in description below the video, you click on that, and you'll go right to the
Submission form.
The submission form. Now that's of course only if you're going, but we could take some extra questions too, because we'll be making a video of the shoot too.
Yeah, the people that are there it'll be the priority to address their issues first.
People
If we
that
have
are there
time, then
will
we can
ask,
do
are
this.
you here?
If we
not,
understand
we'll
things happen that maybe you can't make it, but
Yeah, but
if you're definitely not going, then don't.
The only with seminar spots 90 minutes, I think. So, and we will be there. Rob, do you want to go to the show?
No.
No, they want to meet you.
I have Becky's birthday party.
You didn't even know the date, you idiot. You don't even know the date.
The 4th.
We have a lot of fun at that show, so you really should come.
Is it Saturday the 4th?
Of what? No, you idiot.
Tomorrow?
This is in June.
Oh.
No,
Good luck,
that's
Tommy.
the
Let's see, I got
You're all wrong.
dog grooming.
By the time this video airs, the PinFest will have already happened. That's in Allentown. You're such an idiot. Now, what did you work on over here? Let's look. Right now, we're working on this NBA NFL Blitz.
NBA NFL
It was a
Blitz?
mess. It was a real mess, but it's almost done. The buttons are clean. And look, we got time machine number
All
one
we need
here.
is a control panel.
I actually have 2 time machines in the building at one time. This is one we sold, God knows how long, years and years ago. And he's getting a logic board running for this. The original board leaked. Acid. Look. See? Ruined the
Didn't have
board.
my battery board in
We
it.
didn't have
Jeff,
Frank's
on the
battery board.
outside, so-
Frank's battery board right here. Order it. Order it. You'll save your game for future generations.
Simple,
You're-
easy, working over 330 games. Will work in every single one.
A baby could put it in.
Stupid.
Anyway, we have more stuff we shot earlier in the week. Let's go to that. Well, we start today with an AC/DC Lucy. And the man wants to have the thrill of opening it himself.
Awesome.
He's used to that. And we have a time machine as is sale. Somebody bought that as is. That's going to go out too. Good start to a Monday. All right. And remember, boys, if anything goes wrong, don't come back. Frank. Look, a treasure trove.
You couldn't even
All
wait for them
brought
to give
to
it to you. You already just
All
tore
brought
into
to
it.
us.
Are you okay? I saw him snatch the box out of your hands. I'm sorry.
John and Crystal came from Akron,
I might need a
Ohio,
bandage.
to visit me. And you too, Frank.
Well,
We love you
they
both.
probably would not have made the trip here if it wasn't for me.
Actually, they came to see PinFest, which is tomorrow. But they stopped here first. What?
Somebody losing their balls.
Kurt, are you that bored?
Apparently you guys are.
Do you need more work where we're filming?
Quiet on the set.
It's not work.
Take
Let's
seven,
go.
okay.
Stop.
You know how much energy it takes to chew? Of course he's working.
Eating potato chips and socializing.
We actually went to Daddy Pop's this morning. They treated my brother and I to breakfast.
It was our pleasure. We really enjoyed it.
Then they spent the day
I like free breakfast.
visiting Lower Bucks County, the Mercer Mansion. They went to George Washington's Crossing. See where he crossed the Delaware? Spent the day having fun. And then they came back here, and we gave them the 50
That's when the
cents
fun
for it.
ended. As soon as they walked in the door.
Actually,
No.
later, I'll tell you what, tonight, we'll end. We have other footage to show you that we shot earlier in the week. But we'll end at Chicky and Pete's tonight. Okay. Akron, Ohio people need to sample Chickies.
We can't wait.
Good. Well, thanks again for bringing this mother load, including
I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Amish cheese to have with their crackers. And look, 2 different kinds of coffee. Look, light and medium roast. Now, of course, Frank, they'd have to get heavy roast for you.
Extra heavy, stupid.
Let's be off. Let's see some video. Well, our free table is going, isn't it, Scott? We used it one time, and out it goes. Oh gosh, what a mess. But he's going to put it together. I don't think it'll take too much time. The top of it's fine. I'm going to get some wood. He's going to get some wood and make it perfect. And you can't beat the price of free.
what I told her.
Mubarak is finally getting his games to Kuwait. We're getting them all out today. This is the fourth one. NBA Jam converted to 240. All new artwork, new control panel overlay. We did blue and red joysticks.
For the colorblind viewers.
Yeah, see, I knew what you were thinking. There's the power converter down there. New transformer, 7,000 chassis because he likes them. That's done. And X Men. And Mubarak knows already that logic board will have to get changed. Because we have no sound and we have pixels missing and stuff, but he says he hasn't. However, we did the full treatment on this because it was a lot less money than the retail today. New artwork, new marquee, new control panel overlay, color match, joysticks, everything is matched up. Same thing inside. Pretty much the same setup as the other ones, that conversion. So it's perfect. Beautiful. And the last one is this one. However, we only have one key converter. So let's turn this one on. Is Street Fighter here. Champ edition, of course. Came up very nice, didn't it? Power converted, new buttons, new overlay, new art.
The original factory 240 volt message
Yeah,
tape
240
sticker.
message tape.
Yep, from the factory. It says Capcom on it.
Okay, God, I'm tired.
All right, good night.
We gotta do the Meteor. We'll do the Meteor next. Well, the Meteor is done. Now, this was sent to us, and there was quite a bit of work done to it, but we had to go over it again to get it right. And to do the extra things that our customer asked us to do. Steve went over and did some minor touch-ups to the back glass. It came out very nice. Look, 3 Comet fires in there for the rockets. Now, the customer bought this and installed it. And I think it's pretty neat right there. I think it's an effective part to put on your game. We added, was this added by us? No, this was done by the guy. Guy put a lot of LEDs in it, and he did a nice job. And the game was basically in good order. However, the flippers were untouched, and we had to go through them and rebuild them. They had these old links in them. So we have brand new links. We have brand new end-of-stroke switches, okay, on all 3 flippers. We had to go through and clean up the coils a bit. It was running pretty good. Now Frank, actually no, it wasn't you, Frank. It was the other guy. The original wiring for the pop bumper had the wires kind of going up here. It was a mess. He actually had 4 wires going up here, 2 for the GI and 2 for the bumper itself. What we did is instead we have the GI coming in here right off the circuit, the 6 volts here, and only 2 wires go up to the top. And Frank did install. I had Frank install that, so if the playfield comes off, it's just 1 plug. So it's just a cleaner setup. Here's the control board for that, okay, and it plugs in here to the side. So that was in good order. So not bad. Customer had already purchased and put this in. Now the boards, do you remember? You had to rebuild the boards, right, Frank? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's take a peek. I think we put in almost $10,000 in that.
Well, the TNT fees will be billed separately from my professional fees, so my professional fees are 25 grand.
Okay, soundboard, we had all the caps were shot. Now the soundboard's all replenished beautifully.
Finished?
Frank's button board, caps. Look, it's the original driver board because the customer had purchased these LED boards here that plug into it so you keep your original driver board. The cost is actually the same. So if you bought a new LED board, you could probably sell the old board for 25 bucks and it'd be about the same. About the same. I guess it doesn't matter, one way or the other. I prefer the one board, the one brand new board. Now, the customer had added these. Remember, he has to staple gun them. I don't quite know why they're here. It's for extra lighting. And it was an LED here, and then these sit here. And that was the last thing the guy didn't do yet. I told him to put, he was going to put a little screw thing to hold these in flat. So that lights this part here, because I guess it was just too dark over here. So that was about it. I thought it turned out pretty nice, Frank. Do you think we can get this out? Do you think, oh, powder coat.
Johnny?
Almost forgot. We powder coated the lockdown bar and the rails. There we are. That looks nice. And of course the legs. Now that added, what did that add to the order? Like $1,000?
1,500.
Where are the legs? Back here?
I don't know. No, they look like there.
Come back here, young man. Yep, here they are. See, these are leg sets that are going in for powder coating, probably. They're not that bad. So, my competitors would say these are top notch. Bang bang! Look, nice. Now we
Why is
got
there a
them
big
ready.
scratch in that one there?
Which one? Right here?
Yeah,
It is
that's
scratchy.
what I'm saying.
And these just came in, actually. We just picked up these legs. These have to be brought in. Oh, God, they're
Brought in? They're inside.
brought into the inventory system.
Oh.
See, it's not
Did you put
part
the
of our
barcodes on there?
used legs division. No, I don't want to sell these.
People
I'd be
just wait
run
for
out.
people just wait for the bargain basement prices at the fire sale.
We need to sell more stuff, Frank. Careful you don't bump into anything. Look, my fluorescent light division. My lock bar division. These we are going to sell. We got to get rid of some of these. Oh gosh, the phone. All right, let's get the phone. Well, now we're here to play it. Now look. Oh, we put this in here. We added this, so he can put credits on it. It holds up to 10. You know, Frank, we should flip the switch so it holds. You can do that, 10.
You can do that.
Yeah. You'll notice we have clear. We put clear rollovers up here. Doesn't that look great?
Fires looks badass.
Beautiful. This thing plays like a brand new game.
Do we put the price for it?
I'm gonna have to bang this guy over the head. Only my competitors would do that. That's great. You know what? I think I'll widen the end of the. You know, you can dumb down the flippers. In other words, you can make the flippers a little more weak by widening the gap so it opens sooner. I'm going to dumb them down though for the upward a little so it doesn't slam into those targets. Only one left. Frank, listen. That's nice. Anyway, there we go, guys. We're shipping it out tomorrow.
Mr. Todd, there's 2 people here to visit you.
I don't have time. I'm busy watching myself on the video. Oh, they're here.
Yes, these 2 idiots just stopped by from
Couldn't you
PinFest.
have warned me that somebody was actually in my office? You know, sometimes when people do stuff like that, they deserve this. Okay. This must be Robert.
Yes, he is.
Robert has come down to visit. He didn't bother seeing me yesterday. He said he couldn't find me. Now, do you not think this would be difficult not to spot me? In the
Yeah. Well, you weren't near the buffet bar. He'd probably seen you there.
That's where I was.
He was at the buffet.
The buffet?
Yes, right there. Yes. And this is Marcelo from Argentina.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
And he has come to visit and to get a t-shirt and for me to generally annoy him. Now, I do this, see, when he comes in, I'd like to really... See how red they are?
I look better now?
He looks better.
Yes.
Now, both of these men left their wives. He left the wife in Argentina, and he left his wife
In the parking lot.
What a mean guy. I love his spirit.
Should be waiting, hopefully, when I get out there.
She's Daisy in the toilet.
It's sad, but most women just don't get it.
No, they don't.
They don't. They don't know why. The fascination is now. Here's the neat thing, Marcelo. It collects 35mm film.
Yes.
So we are cross collectors because he noticed I have film everywhere.
Yes.
I have
16
cartoons on the
millimeters
desk.
everywhere.
The maid forgot to clean up this week.
Oh my God!
Okay.
This is a working man's office.
Oh,
Yes. You
come
can't get
on.
cleaner than this.
If it's clean and
No.
tidy, it means the person has nothing, no business, or he's
Now you see.
bored. So this way, one day we'll tidy it up when I'm not busy, which is never. Isn't it great though? See, he came here to visit. I sold him something. And hopefully you're going to buy the Atari games. Your buddy's
Perhaps.
Can you
Yes.
afford the Bentley yet?
Oh, no, I'll be able to buy it. I'll be able to put a down payment.
Oh,
But the
good.
most important thing is it's now, I am bored. I need you out of here. I have to get back to work. So just
Okay.
do me a favor, both of you. Get out! Well, we have a visit from Bob Cunningham with his assistant Joe, who's wrapping up a bargain basement breakthrough. Yes, that Warren Maiden is buying. He's converting it back to, gosh, what was this? Firefox, I think. Was it? Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, Bob will pick up and deliver, along with trusted assistant Joe, who's learning the ropes.
Yep.
Anywhere. Actually, tell me, how far do you go?
Out to Dallas, Texas. 37 states.
What?
From Dallas all the way east.
What? You go this? Have you been to all
Wherever he
37
goes, I
states?
go.
And business must be good because he just picked up more games. God, I was going to say rubbish. Look. Oh my gosh. I know it's hard to see us. It's a truckload of stuff. Now, we saw this man at the PinFest yesterday, which enjoyed a record-breaking crowd yesterday, and I'm sure today. We didn't hear results yet, but boy, it was unbelievable. How many people?
It was packed today, that's for sure. It was packed.
Unbelievable.
They said there was more yesterday than today, though, already.
What?
There was more yesterday.
Unbelievable. Well, don't let anybody tell you the games are dying here, because I don't think that's the case.
Not at all. Not at all.
Games are going everywhere, and so are my wonderful games. Another bargain basement.
Absolutely.
Gone. Some people don't think my games are cheap. But listen, you can call this man right here. He will talk to you on the phone. He'll give you a price and a time frame, because obviously it can't happen overnight. So it works out great. And you may be lucky enough to see Joe while you're there.
Hopefully.
You're lucky enough.
Hopefully.
See? Now listen, there is a requirement. If he does a delivery for you and he brings games to your house, you better have pizza and drinks. Or else. Otherwise, he may double charge.
There you go.
Okay. Good. Hey, thanks for bringing this, and thanks for being available to help all these collectors that are collecting these big, giant cabinets.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You look at it when we start filming, we're filming.
The old classics. Well, AMC's Walking Dead, they're still selling because we still have them in the box. Do you know we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds? No, we don't. These are coming from Automated Vending at Mike at Automated. And he still has them in the box. We just updated the code because this was crated July 5th, 2016.
And that wonderful little plate right there tells you that.
Yes. Yes. And because they're still in the crate, they probably won't do a vault edition, at least for a while. But eventually, Stern gets around to the vaults. It was really nice. Great game. It is a great game, isn't it? Okay.
If you say so.
Anyway, I wanted to show you this. This is the grommet, the rubber grommet that came out of one of the Waco joysticks. And you can see what happens. It still actually works, considering the fact that it's 30 years old. It still is working somewhat, but you can buy these from Mike's Arcade and also Arcade Shop for the big whole one. Highly recommended to make your joystick like new again. Somebody just bought the Back to the Future digital stereo, and Ghostbusters Premium. Let's look at that. Now, who told you to play pinball with the glass off, huh? That's just not how you play pinball. You don't play pinball this way.
Player one.
You don't play it.
If you want a good score, you do.
My Echo glass is here.
Choose your skill shot.
I'm going to choose my skill shot. How about the video? Can I get it? No, I didn't. We sold a lot of these. It's been a very good seller. And of course, we updated it. We put the foam underneath here. You have to put the foam under there, folks.
Of course we do.
Of course. So you're just asking for trouble, baby. I'm doing a whole lot of hitting nothing. I'm not having a whole lot of luck, am I? Okay, let's hit the television set. There we go.
Okay, we got the dog.
Okay. Orbits and left shot. Here we go. Well, I'll just fold it up so we can get it out. Look, he's working on a NFL blitz back there. That's coming along.
He's working on something for sure.
He doesn't do a whole lot of work, does he?
Well, when everything you do is custom, it doesn't. They can't just be stamped out there, boss man.
How dare I work?
Mubarak. It's going. Kuwait. Look. NBA. We've got our shaker stickers on it. Rampage. T2. Our shaker stickers. These are overseas pallets. X Men. The control panels are propped up inside. So we got these nice sturdy pallets. The Street Fighter, we just got the pallet today. The sixth pallet. Just got a shipment of pallets, and there's the Street Fighter 2. That's the 19-inch Street Fighter, and this is number 6. And we just got our pallets in.
Nice. Very nice.
Isn't that great? On their way to Kuwait, and now we have a little bit of a bargain basement, a Sorcerer pinball.
I bet he can't wait for his games in Kuwait.
Yes, he can't wait for Kuwait.
There you go. Rhyming time.
I didn't think of that. Okay, let's go back over and show you Sorcerer.
Sweet.
We got the Sorcerer traded in. Now, here's the interesting story. It was sold to a homeowner years ago. It's in actually great shape. It was sold by Bob Borden at Borden's Home Amusements. And he seems to think the guy had it maybe 20, 25 years. It's beautiful. Back glass is perfect. Playfield's in really great shape. It needs a little touch up though. But Timmy, who works here, he wants it. He fell in love with Sorcerer. So he's going to buy it as is. We offer our deals, as you already know, our bargain basements. Buy it as is, but electronically it's done. And he's going to be really happy with this, I think. Have you seen any of our Sorcerer videos? You can, you know, right there. You can see all the upgrades Timmy can do to this because I'm not doing it.
Neither will he.
No! Timmy, come back
He
here,
won't
Kurt.
do it.
You have to show this big strike. The big strike shuffle, Allie. Right back
I want to
here.
go home. Time to go home. It's so late. Timmy, enjoy your game. It's awesome. Here, let's find Fatty. Where's Fatty? Fatty. There he is. Fat 1, Fat 2. Fat 2, Fat 2. Here's Fat 1. Put that, yeah, that's good. That's not dirty. Oh, God. That is
Well, I was
filthy.
going to show you the Sorcerer. I mean, this big strike. It's done, but it's not. The motor seized up. So they have a new motor coming in, courtesy of that one. So they're going to take the motor out of this one.
Or the monitor.
The monitor motor.
The monitor motor.
Well, I was going to show it to you. I was all excited.
It's nice.
However, I do want to share with you. Now, this is the soundboard we recapped. And here, do you see this board? Now, I always emphasize cold solder joints. I'm now going to show you what that used to look like. Let me show you here. Look. Look at that. See that? And look at this one. Ice cold. See that? It doesn't get any colder than that. Now that was ice cold. You don't have to reheat solder connections. I think one of my wretched competitors said that.
Scaring me.
Doesn't know anything, does he? Stupid people.
Jesus God.
You're packing up. You're going to hit the van. Big truck. That's right. I can do anything I want. I do
Angry.
things right.
So angry.
I hate stupid people.
Well,
Bad, rotten advice.
you better get rid of all the mirrors in your house then.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Here is that Bagman that's going to England and being converted to 240. Now we already repainted all the yellow. We had to. They had big holes in the sides. So he's still working on this. So
Where?
they're going.
Wow.
Stephen has
Steve
magically
is,
transferred.
yeah.
So he's still working with this. This is going to get black T-molding. Alright, so okay, put that up there. And then I'll
The
have
factory did that too. They just ripped a chunk of cardboard off and stuck it on the game. Anything that needed to be done custom.
Cubert's been painted. This is going to Andrew. You know what? If I don't unplug that, it's going to make a racket. I'm going to unplug this. It's going to make a racket, Frank.
As long as it drowns you out.
This countdown is going to Australia. And it's done. The only thing left, it has to get weight down. He wanted the original board in it, which we left. And it came out just beautiful. I understand he has another backplace. He had two backplaces. This was the better of the two. Unfortunately, Countdown was one of the games that favored the issues with the backplace. But let me show you. We have yellow, orange strips up here. He put a fire in the rocket ship. I thought that was a great idea. On this game, you have to get the green targets down for you to do anything at all, because that's what advances your multiplier. You get the other four down. If you don't have the green down, you'll never turn the multiplier on. Never. The problem is, you can get the blue down. It's great. You'll get that credit, but you won't move up. The multiplier only moves up as you get these different things down. And then, there we go. I told you we're still working on it. But it's going out tomorrow. Got a color changer in here. He's been waiting a long time for this, Frank.
Because you've been waiting even longer once it gets on the boat.
Now what we found something different with this, that's the rain here, is pouring. So we have a chance to showers down. What we had to do, we had to put the transfer in. We tried converting this to 240, and it just didn't like it. When you tried flipping the flippers, it was just a mess. It just didn't like it. But we did put, we rebuilt the flippers. We got the new sleeves in here, okay? And we got them in. We got the new sleeves in here, new end of stroke switches. So the game's got plenty of it's just full power now. Everything's playing like it should. We also lit with our light-o-matics the flipper buttons. That's pretty good. I'm gonna hook up the free play too on this. We'll have a button here. Now because we changed the battery, we got a button battery in there. Because we did that, it remembered a higher score. So if he keeps the number above 15, he can keep plenty of scores in there. We have a new power supply, and the button battery in there will keep that score level up there. The credit window, see? We'll never run out of credits. You drop that below 15, baby, that's it. You're stuck. So he's got the high score to dates in here. We found weight worked best because of how this was painted in the back. The cabinet's gorgeous. Stephen repainted the cabinet, okay? Same color outlines. Beautiful job with Stephen. He did a nice job on this. I think it came out nice. It's beautiful. Look! Another beauty.
No, not Walt. Sorry, Walt.
Well, you saw us earlier in the video, and we did the final stuff on this because I didn't think we'd have time to show you. Light-o-matic buttons. The customer wanted these red lit. Lit red.
Red lit?
Red lit.
You need some red lit.
That would do it. Of course, we changed the cabinet
And the stroke switches in here, yeah.
We also had to do this. He sent us these leg protectors, but they're also lighting. To get them to work, they're 12 volts. We had to get a 12-volt transformer from upstairs. Now, this affair, if you remember on the other video, was plugged into the service outlet, which is always live. Well, we changed all that. Now, everything is connectors. We have two 110-volt plugs that go off with the game. So the game will be completely dead when you turn the brand new. We had to put a brand new on-off switch in too. The other one disintegrated, literally. So that'll turn off. Everything will be dead. That'll be, as you saw earlier, the quick connects. And look, obviously, if he wants to take the legs off, we have to ship it with the legs off. He'll be unplugging these. So we installed a plug on each one. See, these are our own plugs. So he will plug in all 4 legs when he gets this to his new location.
You know, this is the most blinged out meteor on the face of the earth.
It is. It's definitely blinged. Definitely blinged, Frank.
Definitely gorgeous.
I think he's going to love it. I really do.
I don't see how you couldn't. Makes me want to run out and buy a meteor now.
It's beautiful. And so's this Black Knight. This is coming along. So the only thing left to do on this, we're going to put foil sides on it. It just needed a little tiny bit more work. We added the lighting in here. Okay? So, it's just beautiful. Frank.
Come on, Applebee's is waiting.
It is, but we need to go back up front. I'm having fun with my box, Rob. This is my box. Listen.
Does he realize like anybody can just beat him up and take that box off him?
I got an email, Rob. We're selling control panels now. I have a lot of them going out. I'm going to have a separate video when I return from Disney World. Going to Disney World.
Oh no.
Remember, if you're watching this video, I'm there.
Oh no.
I'm posting live videos down there too.
Oh no.
Make sure you watch. But listen.
So much for going on vacation.
We shipped APB. Hey Todd, sorry for the late response. I took this myself with the APB control panel I bought from your bargain basement. And what a bargain it was. Surely I am yet another satisfied customer among millions. There he is, Rob. I will say that I got quite a surprise when I opened the box because it seems there was a stowaway in the box. It was some kind of a rodent. I was able to take a picture of it before he scurried off, and I'm attaching that image as well. Thanks again for making these great videos. Glenn Hepner. Well, he had me thrown for a loop until I saw the picture, Rob.
What was
Yes. Mickey Mouse. That's right. He knew I was going to Disney World. And Rob, our video's over for tonight, except John and Crystal joined Frank and I at Chicky and Pete's. Well, here we are. And they've got these delicious fries and all kinds of goodies as we wind down the night.
You wanted to take a pizza.
Oh, I like
This is
Pizza Hut.
fantastic.
Chicken pizza.
And a real treat.
Thanks for watching, folks. Good night.
Thank you.
Bring outdoors, ease your soul.